Student Hollister employee steals thousands using a water bottle. Police are called to a Boca Raton mall in response to a store employee defrauding the business for thousands of dollars. Stay till the end for commentary.
Taken some merchandise over like the past year, I would say, and we've got that merchandise here. She was nice enough to bring it back to us today. However, it is under in each separate occasion. She never took this all. Like, this is over an extended period of time. So if you guys wanted to go about it for a theft, then you can. I understand the state law, so if you guys need to handle it a different way, I understand as well. She did write us a statement explaining like what happened and like the why she took it, but there is other stuff she was unable to return, which the company will not prosecute on that because we don't have the merch. But
for me in the meantime, I'm just gonna put you in hand. Okay, you can have a seat.
Yes.
Okay. That was a lot of stuff on that list. Did you like keep a log of everything, like when you were stealing it, or?
No, it's just like.
Because that's like a big list of items. I know some of which like you didn't return, which is fine.
Yeah. I mean, before I wrote that down, we like talked about it for a bit. I've been working here for like a year and a half at this point.
Okay, so last year around like December time. Is when you started?
Well, I guess technically 2 years ago in 2023.
Okay.
In August or September.
August of 2023, okay.
Yeah.
And is that when you started stealing things from the store? When was like the first thing that you wore?
I don't remember the first. Probably something like small, like tank top.
It says that when you were stealing stuff, you would use like a water bottle or something?
Yeah.
Can you explain that?
I have a thermal water bottle, so you can't see through it. So I'll just like put stuff in there.
You would put it in the water bottle. Mm-hmm. How big is a water bottle?
It's like a 24-ounce Hydro Flask. Like it's kind of thin.
Okay, and each time, was it always that with that, or were there other methods? And approximately, do you know how many items that you've stolen in the store?
50 something.
Okay, and in total value, could you estimate how much that was?
We estimated it out to about 1,500, I think. Just
okay.
1,500.
But today you returned. Do you know how many things that you returned today?
Yeah, about $700 something worth of stuff, but $400 something worth of what they can like resell again.
Okay. Well, why wouldn't they be able to resell the other stuff?
It's been worn.
Oh, okay. I understand. Okay. Just kind of going through your statement here. So items like black leggings, bikini tops, white bikinis.
Swimwear. So I just came in.
And what did they tell you today? Loss prevention. What did they talk to you about today? Was this your first time hearing about this, or?
Yeah.
Okay. And what did they say to you today?
They just told me to sit down, and we started talking about loss prevention, and that they know I've been stealing, and then
And this statement that you wrote was voluntarily on your own?
I mean, it was guided, but it's all true, and like, I would have said that.
When you say guided, what do you mean?
Like, he asked me questions kind of in like a template format, like, okay, the first thing you want to write is your name.
Oh, so just kind of explaining how like the statement goes?
Yeah.
Okay, but everything that you wrote done voluntarily, correct?
Peter Apostelli.
All right. Do you have anything else that you want to add to the statement? Or anything that you think is important for later on? I know it says in here that you're apologetic and stuff, but unfortunately they do want to prosecute, so we do have to go through that process. Being that it's a little over $700, $750, unfortunately you'll probably have to go take the ride today to jail, okay?
Look, this ain't the end of the world, right? So you're being charged with it, right? You go through the court process, you go through the whole ordeal. You might be able to get this corrected, depending on what the judge sees, and obviously you're a student and stuff. Just take this as a life lesson learned, right? You seem like a great kid, made some bad decisions.
Transfer either on the side or back up. Let's see, back it up. Transfer.
Wait, let me get this straight. She stole some clothes, wore them, then washed them, and returned them to loss prevention. I've heard it all now. I'm actually impressed how honest she was about being dishonest. And she says she's in school for criminal justice. I actually think she could pull it off. Worst of all, someone she knew ratted her out. That's a different degree of, huh? Then the manager tells the officers they've been investigating her for a year. It takes a year to gather enough evidence? For real? And the cop was a little too nice too. He was giving her the "you seem like a great kid" speech. I thought he was gonna ask her out after this. In closing, I give her an A for creativity and a C- for returning the clothes. She was charged with felony grand theft and felony organized fraud. What do you think? Does she go through with law school after this? Subscribe for more. Comment below. Hit the notification. Take care, and we'll see you soon.